I'm bad. I totally lost track of time. Hola, ¿cómo está, Juan? Hey, Joe. What's going on, Skywalker? Lost track of time, y'all. I'm over here, computer, putting a design together, and I'm just like, oh, what time is it? 7:10. Sorry, my apologies. Happy Monday. Yo, Fat Dad. We got Fat Dad in the house. What is it, Todd? Finally caught it live. I finally caught you, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another great live, another awesome day. How's everybody doing on this great Monday, the third day of February? Leap year, just 29 days in this February. So I've got a question, right? So if there's 29 days in the leap year, what if I was born on that 29th day? Like if I was born today, next year, what day would my birthday be on? I'm confused. Somebody asked me that earlier today. I was like, I guess you just pick a day, either the 28th or the first. Wow. Todd said he's getting married on the 29th. You joking? You picked the 28th or the first. That's what I told the person. I said, I guess you just pick a day. I mean, because it's very rare that your birthday's gonna come again. You're gonna be one forever, or months forever, you know? Hey Joe, what's going on? Jesse Gibbons, Gibson. I'm sorry. Shout out to Jesse, man. I told y'all. So I took a screenshot of it today, Jesse. If you don't mind, I'll put you on the spot a little bit. Jesse, I tell you every day, Jesse's been watching every single video on the channel. And today he actually completed his mission and he comment. And he'll always leave a comment, watch, thank you, great lives, all this stuff. He's watching the lives, like the full lives. Those lives are like 2 hours long, some of them. But Jesse hit me up today. He's like, hey, I finally watched all the videos on the channel, all the videos. And trust me, I know he did because he comments over under every single video. Big shout out to you, Jesse, for enjoying the content. Appreciate it. Now, who's next? Who else is gonna take that? Jesus, ¿cómo está bien? ¿Cómo está? What's going on? Where you been, man? I thought we were like best friends. You cut out speech from me, you disappeared, you got lost. I was thinking about you. I actually was thinking about you today. I was supposed to hit you up today. I hope everything is good though. The people upstairs. The funny thing, people live upstairs, not on top of me, but over there on Antioch. They're out front right now fighting. Like the dude and his girlfriend, they're going out it, like they're going at it outside. They've been going at it for like an hour. What's up, Frankie? Scott Walker said, like the shirt. Yeah, you know, had to support my legend. R Hall. What's going on, R Hall? Y'all go ahead and smash the like button, man. You know, we got to get our smashes up. Smash it if you haven't. Like it if you haven't. Do something. Just throw some reaction. Throw some engagement on this video. I appreciate that. So the birthday certificate says the 29th or the 1st. Okay. Frank said he bought some HTV the other day, but when he cut it, it doesn't show anything and but it does peel good. Hey, that's what's up. That's good. You was gonna scare me a little bit. I thought you were just gonna say like it wasn't working. But that's good. I'm glad that actually weeds pretty well. Okay, going to Mexico. You're gonna be like Juan. You're gonna go to Mexico, and hopefully you make it to Mexico. Fat Dad, I see you're moving back into the originals, into the other store, right? I guess I'm happy, and it was like an incident, and y'all had to close it or something. So you're moving back in there. Frank said he's watched all the videos, but he don't like to comment on any on YouTube. Frank, as much as you comment on the lives, I will hope you watching and commenting on people's videos. The comments help, man. That's the only way I know you're watching. I know you guys are watching, but when you add that comment, I know for sure. Oh man, all right. Appreciate it. You know, it's important if you're commenting on the videos, man. Appreciate you for watching it though, but we just need a comment. It adds a little bit more. Zeus have been crazy here, so you had so many orders. I knew that's what it was. You got the storefront built out now, so I know you've been putting in that work. That's why I was like, I know my man's busy putting in that work. Hey, what's up, Sam Day? Sam Day said, I was just watching your 15 cents heat transfer video. You stepped the game up heavy. Oh, most definitely. That 15 cents. The 15 cents, I still got a bunch of them here. So this is all part of the 15 cents transfer. I never really even packed. I never used it. So this one says fully known. This was something I was going to do for my brand, Tornville. You know, my brand was a Christian inspirational brand. So I was going to use this, but I never got to it. I got a little lazy with the brand. You know, it's kind of hard to run. It's the thing. It's hard to run a clothing line or a clothing brand and do custom work for individuals. It's not easy because people are going to take your stuff and want to get it custom made. And then when they come in and see like, oh, you do custom stuff? I don't want that. Give me this. So it ended up being a little hard to get that out the way. But yeah, this is all 15 cents transfers, man. Your boy got a bunch of it. But those are all stuff, you know. When a customer gets stuff, I always order extra is 15 cents because I know they're going to come back. And if they come back, next time now it's just going to be a quick boom, boom, boom. Get it out of there. Boom, boom, boom. Get it out of here. So I got a bunch of transfers down there. That's probably from customers from months ago. It's the power of gang sheeting. Appreciate the super chat from my best friend, Jesus. Muchas gracias, papá. So, yep, moving back into the old spot saved us about 7 years of moving. We don't use half the space we currently have. So, downsize and save money. Wow, that's a big tip there because some of us we get started and want to get into this big large space and not utilizing half of the space. Like for example, this space is huge. Besides like this that's here, all the storefront, and then I don't know, you guys have seen this plenty with all this here. You know, I got all that. And then all this backspace and behind those doors, it's almost as big as all this. And there's nothing going on back there. So you got to figure out ways to either utilize all your space or downsize it. For me, I at a very reasonable price. So it's probably going to be hard for me to downsize, utilize the space a little better. So back there, I got some plans for something to happen up back there. And it's going to be like try to do something with the photography side of things because I do a lot of like videos and photography for the church. So I'm thinking about partnering up with another buddy of mine, and we're gonna probably put a studio back there and then just rent that space out to people. Oh man, that was my secret. I just told y'all my secret. I must like y'all. I just must like y'all. I just told y'all my secret, my 2020 secret. Said brands are tough. Yeah, brands are definitely tough. Frank said, "Yo, E, I need some vinyl. You was throwing away. Hey, I told y'all. If I don't know how many people seen my Instagram post today, I throw away a lot of vinyl at the day job. I bring back so I can bring them home, but I don't like to carry all that stuff out of the warehouse. So I got like the reflective back there. I got 3M. I got a bunch of stuff. So I think like when it comes to giving it away, I have to get them cut down. Like there's a lot that's gonna go into me sending it all to people. And of course, if I decide to do that, people are gonna have to pay the shipping. I'm not gonna sell it, none of that. But if you want some, you just gotta pay for the shipping. But we'll have to figure that out later on. Right now, I don't know if I'm ready to do that. They're still fighting outside. Sam, they said you was on the couch with the iPhone 4. No, you're in the shop with the iPhone 11. Look at it. Hey, it's look at God, man. It's look at God. I was shoot. If you go deep, deep, deep on the channel, the very first video was in the closet. You will see, I think you would only see this because it was so tight. You could only see this thing here. And then the heat press, I believe the heat press was like right here. I couldn't really even stretch my arm. That's where this thing started at. And like I said, but God, He's been blessing us, been taking us from places to places to places. So there were some parts in the video where there was like no lights. We're in the basement of my cousin's house. Like it's been a struggle, but yet we're grateful for where we're at. And it's not peaches and cream, but there is growth. There's levels, and right now we're where we need to be. We're where we need to be. What's up, Rob Beats? And I ain't got no iPhone 11, bro. Right now, to tell you the truth, I got the 6, baby. I'm on the 6. I'm on the 6 right now. My wife's got that expensive phone. You gotta take care of them. Todd said 8,000 square foot is what we have now. Our plan were to our battle cage to the other side, but the insurance was going to be sheesh. All right. Jesus, man, we got to talk. We got to talk about that, Jesus. I see all the different things that you're selling. I mean, you got to put me on the game. You got to hit me up. I mean, let's get on the call and let's chat about some things. Give me some pointers. I'm open to pointers. See what else we can put in here and get more attention. Frank said he would pay shipping. Just let him know how much it's going to be. We'll figure it out, man. Right now, it's like I have to get it cut down. It's in like 59. The one thing there you see sticking out, that's 59. That's too much. I can't cut that down. I don't have the means to cut it down. I have to find time to ask Kyle whenever he's less busy running his business. I mean, there's so much that goes into it. He's running the business. I can't go over there and ask him, can you cut this down for me? It's a lot that goes into it. So until I can figure something out, it's going to be there, and I'm going to let y'all know. Nalaje, I hope I said that right, states, Same thing. Says she would love some too. She'll pay shipping. Okay, good question there, Sky. Miss Skywalker said, "What do you think about people selling Kobe shirt?" That's a conversation I've been having in the last couple of days with folks. And me personally, I'm selling Kobe shirts, and I just I don't have any strong thing about it to say, oh, nobody should be selling Kobe shirts. At the end of the day, you yourself can say you don't want to sell it, but you're gonna have customers that's gonna request it. So what are you gonna do? Say, oh no, I can't make that, and I guess you can stand on your morals or whatever. But the truth of the matter is, yes, we all understand we're. I was hurt when Kobe passed. All right, like that was my homie, that was my guy. I watched him growing up, but at the end of the day, sometimes we have to take those situations to make the best out of it. I mean, it might sound crazy, but there is ways to donate some of the things that you're making, whatever profit you're making, there are ways to donate on it. And me personally, I don't have an issue with anybody selling it. It happened to a bunch of people. People are making Tupac shirts and they're selling it. Tupac's dead. People are making Biggie shirts. Biggie's dead. People are making Nipsey shirts. Nipsey's dead. I don't understand what makes it a big deal or any type of difference now that it's Kobe Bryant. I mean, it's the same thing. And I was reading an article today that Vanessa, his wife, actually spoke on it. And she stated that she is okay with people doing graphic design of Kobe because she understands that she cannot stop that, which is true. Like you can't stop it. But what she's asking is that if anyone's making anything, just leave the daughter out of it. She's not cool with people printing or doing any type of graphic design that includes Gigi. So I respect that. I respect where she's coming from, which is why the one design I did with her on there, I never really posted it. I posted it, never into it. And the only other one that I did was this one that I'm wearing. So she's saying again, if you are selling anything, which you know people are, you can donate something to the Mamba something foundation or something like that. So those are my thoughts. So let me know in the comments how y'all feel. Should you sell it? And there are companies, man. I don't understand though. Like the other thing here is you can make rest in peace shirts, but you can't make Kobe shirts. Like I'm a little confused with that. Y'all gotta help me out. I mean, like a regular person can come in right now and say, "Hey, man, I need some rest in peace shirts. Can you custom make this rest in peace shirts for me?" Somebody come, "Hey, I need some rest in peace custom Kobe shirts." I feel like it's the same thing. Like I'm in the business for custom. There are people that built their whole business around memorial shirts. So what is that supposed to be? So you need a cell phone sublimated case. I've been selling a lot of those. Yes, I've been looking into the cell phone cases too. I need to into, but I don't know about selling the cell phones too, though. Selling cell phones? What I'm gonna be called Garment Creations and Mobile Devices? What's going on, there, Sheila? They said we just had a place by us shut down for selling unlicensed merchandise. Not worth it for us. Understand? Unique views. Say hello, all new subscribers. Hey, I appreciate you for subscribing. I like to give hand claps to all my new subscribers that let me know they're new subscribers. I appreciate you for joining. We go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. East. You can also join the Facebook group. Our Facebook group is called Fire Up the Heat Press. So you just go on Fire Up the Heat Press on Facebook, join the community, and we can chat. All right, smash the like button too on this video. All of y'all. Mona, what's going on? Okay, Sketches say, I think it's different if you are making shirts and selling them versus someone requests shirts for themselves. Okay, understand. Jesse said copyright. Copyrights. What's copyrighted? Kobe's copyrighted? It's I mean, is Kobe copyrighted? Is Kobe a licensed product? That gotta help me out. We gotta talk about it. Let's talk about it. So that was a good question. I want to talk about it because other people and all this other stuff. So I'm if you want to get more input. So yeah, he has own trademarked. Okay, he has his own trademark. What's going on, Nate? Sam Day, you heard Sam Day. There's 15 people watching. There's 8 likes on the video. Let's get them thumbs up, baby. Hey, Diamond. Nate says all good. Nate, I didn't know you was a photographer. Nate, you gotta give me some tips and tricks to amplify my photography business. So yep, you heard June says subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If it is your first time catching this live, go ahead. So we got tutorials, we got tips and tricks. Sketchy said the picture you have on that shirt is copyrighted and owned either by a photographer or whoever the photographer took the picture for. Yeah. I mean, I just told y'all my part of it, and that's how I feel about it. And it was the same thing, like I said, it was the same thing with Nipsey. I didn't print not one Nipsey Hussle shirt. And it's just I don't really understand if it's an issue because there are so many other things that we print in this custom business, like that could be copyright. There are some words. Yeah, it's deep when you get into the copywriting conversation and then the trademark. What's trademark? People are trademarking things that shouldn't be. That means we can't make money? Dang. I don't know. I got you, Nate. So you couldn't use his likeness to sell your product or push your services. I'm not sure I understand that. His likeness. Mona said the shirt I have on is a screen printed. No, the shirt I have on is sublimated. Sublimated. Okay, I understand what you're saying, Sketches. Yes, it's sublimated. What's up, DJ? That's the thing. The crazy part about it, Nike is selling Kobe's shirts. I mean, I don't understand. So the industry, it's okay for the industry, I guess, because they own the trademark, so they can sell. But to each his own. However you guys feel about it, I would say you stick to it. And like, I just give y'all my views, and that's how I feel about it. They're still fighting outside. I don't know why they gotta be fighting right in front of my door. Same day said I gotta pay my bills and sell everything that customers asking for, except gang related. That's just me. I can respect that. So when you sell locally, you don't get in problem. But if you problems is when you sell all USA. Why is that though? Okay, I understand, Nate. Yeah, Nate said you're good as long as you don't mass produce them. What's mass production? I mean, it's one, two, or three shirts mass production. Honestly, I'm talking junk here. I wore this shirt yesterday and posted it on Facebook or Instagram. People requested it. There's a bunch of requests under the comments. I didn't sell not one yet. I'm just telling you, I haven't sold it, but I will sell it. You know? So I'm like, I haven't sold any yet. Not one Kobe thing, but I'm okay with selling it. You know? Okay, so Nike owns him, of course. And yeah, Nike gets paid for everything. I understand that. That's right, Diamond. So Nike pulled, yeah, that's I heard that too. Nike pulled some of his stuff just because people was reselling for profit. Mona's asking, how do you trademark? Hey, just exactly how you type that question in. If you type it into Google, I'm pretty sure you'll run through the end of the internet trying to find that answer. There's a lot of ways you can get companies to help you do it. I mean, like LegalZoom, all them folks can help you do that stuff. But what are you trademarking? Is it proving that this is what you want to do? This is where you're gonna stick to. You trademarking a logo. Is this your logo? You know you're not gonna change this logo. Like stuff like that. It's hard trademarking stuff, especially if you're early in the game and because you thought of a name and you sold a couple pieces, or people tell you, "Oh, your logo is bomb." You say, "All right, I'm gonna trademark this," and you're not sold on it just yet. At least that's my opinion. Jesse said, "Don't advertise it." Yes, it makes sense. I it's kind of hard. It's just like I don't advertise stuff. I just post. Like I take a picture and post it, and then people jump underneath of it, comments, and then what am I supposed to say? No, I don't make them. I guess yeah, it depends, man. Like so right now, if like 50 people walk through the door, I probably don't got time to print out 50 of them. And at that point, I cut it off. But for 3 or 4 people, local people, I don't know. What's up, Meek? Stuff and stuff and you have. Yeah, that's the thing, Fat Dad. I do see that you print stuff for the school there. So does that work? So you're saying you had to pay 15 grand for that license to be able to sell the stuff because I guess you're in like a local university area. They said thousands of posts on a website for sale. Some people make other pictures and sell them in their stores. Okay, Fat Dad said get with a local lawyer. One day garment creation is gonna be trademarked, you know? People are not even gonna be able to say garment creations. You say garment creation, we're going to court. You're gonna have to just say, I don't know, the t-shirt guy. You can't even say that because that's somebody's name. So Nate said word of mouth and friends don't make you a major player. They want the big boys. Costs too much to persecute the little guy. That's a fact. So unique, you would love to have my opinion on the best transfers. This you I know you say you're a new subscriber here, but I have videos, a few videos on my opinion on the best heat transfers. I have videos, we're just talking about it, on where you can start to make good profit with the 15 cents. And there's companies that's doing it, like 613 Originals, F&M Expressions. Y'all know me and F&M Expressions, I got a few videos on them. They was shot right here, you know? So like those are people that are out there doing it. And the product is good if you're applying it at the right instruction, the right applications. So in my opinion, F&M Expressions has good product to start off. And for quick runs, I don't know so much if I will use the 15 cents to brand, something like that. But it depends what you're doing. If you're applying it right, I will go with them. Then you have, in my opinion, the best of all. But again, there is good, better, best. All right. So F&M would be the good. Maybe I'll just skip the best. It's just better and best. F&M is good and then best. So the best, in my opinion, is Transfer Express. Transfer Express, you can see their boxes over there. All right, that's how I started. I started with Transfer Express when I didn't even have a heat press. And I was going to my cousin's house to use his, just getting the transfers. But, you know, for the best, it's going to cost you. So it costs a little extra, a couple dollars or something like that. But it's the best product. And you can use their design templates, their platforms. So it's worth getting a membership with them, you know, on F&M, on Top Transfers. That's another one, Top Transfers. It's another guys that we used. Top Transfers products was good, you know. Who else have we used? I think I've only used them too. Top Transfers, F&M, 613 I used recently for the first time. And then who else? JC&N's. I use JC&N stuff too. You know, those guys. JC&N is someone that's right in the community, in our community here. He's in Jersey. He's nearby. And again, I would love to see someone at the show coming up in AC, right up the street from me. So I will meet some people. Depending how people are coming through, maybe we can have a meet and greet in Jersey. Or if people are coming through here, we can meet and greet here. I'm trying to figure that out and see. Maybe I should put like a poll out on like a meet and greet little thing right here in the shop. So Dad said the way the shop next door got caught, they was selling one shirt to an undercover agent. Wow. So he paid the schools, the team, and organizations to print their logo. Okay. So I guess it's worth it. Or is it worth it? That's the question. Is that majority of your business, Fat Dad? Like printing that type stuff? I feel like you have to be in a college town to really capitalize on that. The all D9 Greek organization has vendor license and are cracking down on people selling their brand for profit. It's not true. They always a little guy. They go after anyone. Most times they will send you a cease and desist letter first, and if you ignore it, they will go harder. Yep, Greek organizations are no joke. I've heard of that too. So selling is not like going to Texas use game and selling shirts. You will not be you will not be persecuted. Your shirts will be taken and shipped to third world country. Yes, Fat Dad, do that for me, Todd. Yo, Todd, I've been watching. At one point, I used to watch your videos, even though you was doing like short clips, it was like a 1 minute video you were putting on your channel. When I was looking into getting the BM20, the BM20. I was looking at that stuff and I seen your videos, and I used to watch that thing about like, damn, the video is so short. I can't really see what he's doing, this, that, and the third. But I've been watching you for a while, and appreciate your content. Even when I was setting up the store here, I still got screenshots of your store setup and everything because I was like, how are the people setting up? I mean, just doing the research. And then you were one of the guys that I've seen, and I know you had like stuff. I like the one shop had like the blue lights going around. I thought of doing that here and all that, but eventually it was just like inspiration. And then I appreciate if you can send me some samples. The link address is in the description of any video. They said Transfer Express, you make money with 100 shirts and more. It's true. When it comes to transfers, anyways, I usually, depending on the design, I would get transfers for anything. I would do vinyl for 50 and under. Okay, depending on the designs though. If it's something that takes a lot of weeding and like the scratch and all that, yes, I'm getting transfers. And if it's just a few of them, I would probably like turn it down and try to steer them to get something else or allow me to play with the design a little bit, you know? Yes, Stars Transfer Express. That's it. Unique Stars Transfer Express. Or you can just get like you get a dealer's ID, and then you're able to use their design platform. I think one of one of the biggest assets of Transfer Express is being able to use their Easy View designer. And to do that, you just need to purchase one thing from them and you get a dealer's ID, then you're able to log on. They have tons of templates there that you can I have their idea book over there that you can alter for customers. Customer will come in, they will see the book. Hey, I want something like this, and I go in there and change it up. It saves you time from designing everything else. But this is not a Transfer Express video. They're not sponsoring me. I don't think they sponsor anybody. But yeah, we'll move on past that. That's my opinion. You look into that. Yes, Fat Dad does do a lot of round stones. I've never messed with round stones, y'all. That's my confession. Get into that part yet. And I've watched a lot of Matt stuff. I've seen how they do it. I just never had a request for round stones. I think the day I have requests, then I'm gonna have to figure it out, but I just haven't. I probably will find a way to stir people away from it. What's going on, Butterman? Welcome, Butterman. I know you've been busy, busy, busy. Butterman said, "What's up, Erastus? I will be watching on my TV while my phone charged." Butterman, I feel like your phone's always dead, bro. What's up, Annie? Yep. Said, "Nope, a small amount of our business profit printing for others now." Okay. So Fat Dad said the BM20 is a great machine. It's slow, but it prints amazing. Semi stock size media is hard to find. Like the 24, the media that fits in there is hard to find. Okay, Fat Dad said the store with the blue neon lights is the one you're going back to. Yep. I watched that store, man. I like how you had the slate walls, and then I would like to see. Was it in your store? I think it was in your store where you had like the designs on the wall. I guess it was something from like Matt's one of Matt's bundles or something, and you had all the different type of designs on the wall. I like that too. I wanted to do that idea here somewhere, but it's just I need to get more foot traffic in here to really be able to turn this thing up. So Nate said I worked law enforcement 30 years. There is a word called officer discretions, which means they will handle a situation any way they want. Hmm. What's up, Levite? Frank said, what would you do if someone asks you if you can make him some decals and then asks you what font you are using for the design? If anybody asks me to do that, I mean, you tell me. I have a font wall on here. So let's see the font wall. I'll take a picture of the font wall and send it to you. I'm not doing any font that's not on my wall. Of course, I have thousands of fonts or hundreds of fonts in my computer, but those on the walls are the ones that I'm anything else for myself or custom stuff like that. But I'm not getting lost in the rabbit hole of finding this font. I had a kid that came in here. He took a font from, I guess, the t-shirt design app thing that they get on Facebook or T-Sign. I forgot what it's called. Some type of app where they can go in there, design a shirt. So he brought the design and he said, yo, I want this font. I said, bro, that font is embedded within that app. I don't have it. He said, what do you mean you don't have it? Can you look around? I just didn't have it. So at that, he never came back, So those the type of things that people they see and they want the same thing when they come into your place of business. I can't help you. Not all customers are your customers. Don't be afraid to say no to them. They'll go somewhere else. Fat Dad said I will send you some Spangle transfers too. Okay. Send me anything you want. Send me anybody else may say to me. We'll press it right here and we'll tell people where we got it from and all that good stuff. So Stars Transfer Express, you don't need a tax permit. I order when needed from both. Yeah, you don't need a tax ID with them. When I was talking about ID, they give you a dealer's ID. All right, I'm not talking about like a tax ID. They provide you with a dealer's ID. That's what you use to log in and all that. That's how they identify you as with your dealer's ID. Diamond says she's starting to do the roundstone. Got a sample pack from Matt, working it out. Nice. Levi said the roundstones give him heebie-jeebies. Any upset, Frank? They were fighting out front of each shop when I left. Yeah, they've been out there all day. They've been out there for the last hour just fighting. I don't know what's going on out there. Oh, it was the hairdresser. Oh, I thought it was the folks from upstairs. Seemed like they was fighting over the kid or something. I just kept on hearing kid. Okay, you have to have stuff cut down to fit because they don't have the media that's 20. Yeah, I guess yeah, that could get annoying, but it depends how big of what you're cutting. You know, if you're gonna be printing banners on that machine, I guess you can get a bigger one and then cut it. But that's only helpful if you are in a place to have that type of equipment to cut those big medias down. But I still want one of those machines though. So, Fat Dad, in your opinion, you would still recommend to get the BM20 right after you've used it and you upgrade it to this big. You actually got a few. You got a few VersaCam. Yeah. Regina Miller, how are you? Regina said, "Hey, what's up? Start make my t-shirt. Start make my t-shirt. Are you saying you started making your own t-shirts? I'm not sure I understand. We're doing good over here, Regina. Fat Dad said, nope, go for the 30-inch. Levi said BM20 needs too much head cleaning. Said he was going to get it, he found out and changed his mind. Okay. Don't forget to smash the like button, Frank said. So Fat Dad said get the 30. Okay. What's the price tag on that 30, Fat Dad? Yo, my damn leg is sleeping. That's it, Jose. So new is like 12. You can get a good use for 35 to 5 grand. That sounds good. I was one of that machine though. Jesus said he want one. He want to be in 20. You heard the guy, man. He said stay away from the 20, get the 30. You got more options with the media that you can print. Okay, that's good to know. Todd said he's got a good used equipment guy that would take care of me. Hey, Todd, you about to be my guy. I'm gonna be in touch. So what I'm printing today? Nothing. Not printing. I'm just designing. I'm putting a design together for an all over print. High school senior design. Right now it's the time to be pushing out graduations designs, high schools, like anything to do with school, because school year is about to end soon. So you want to start getting that out there. I'm just chatting, just conversating. Frank said he would send my fire stick this week. Okay, I appreciate that. And I'm gonna try to get that hoodie together for you too. Jesus, those cases that you're doing, is it like you can get the case for all types of phones? I need to do a sample of that and push that. That's what I need to do. I need to get one and just sample it and start pushing that. What else y'all got? We're right at our hour mark. We started at I think I started like 7:15. So we're almost at our hour mark. I don't want to over boundaries of YouTube because there are other YouTubers that's on right now, and I don't want to because it's the same community, same people. The top of graduation caps. Yes, I was talking to Kyle about this recently. Graduation caps are gonna be a thing. They've always been a thing. You can do crazy next with it, especially the one I was thinking about, like sublimating on the glitter, and then applying it to those caps are gonna be the thing. And yeah, I think that just the sublimating on those caps, find a way, maybe using easy subli or glitter, just to add that extra unique touch, personalization to someone's cap. It's gonna be all that. So look out for a video coming real soon on how we can personalize a graduation cap. They say you only sell for iPhones and Samsung. Aren't those the only two phones? What other type of phones are there? All them other ones don't even matter. Todd said, your schools don't let them decorate their hats? Is that what you're saying? Frank said, what is the one thing you tell yourself that you could have done a better job on? Uh, it's very hard, man. I look at it differently. Is I look at my way as like everything happened for a reason. So if I really don't take regrets a lot on things, I just either just I learn from everything, even mistakes and everything. Yes, we do find ways where yeah, if I was to do this, this would have happened. But then that would be contradicting my whole belief in all things happen for a reason. So because of that, I really don't I don't really fight or argue over anything else that's happening or regretting. That's the word. I don't regret on anything that happened in the past. Feel like somebody about to walk in here at this time of the night. Another good question. Sketcher said, have you ever been a vendor? If yes, I've been at a few vending events and how I prepared for it. Hello, I'm on a live. I'm on a live. I'm on a live. What's up? Is that her that just pulled up? It seemed like somebody just pulled up. Could that be her? No. So maybe it's not. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. My wife was calling. They're supposed to drop off some Girl Scout cookies here, so I feel like that probably was the lady, but then the car went to the back, so it probably wasn't her. All right, so I was saying, yes, so to prepare at the shows that I've been to prepare for them, I basically I had a few designs that I ran with, and like I was printing shirts. I think the one that I actually did shirts at, it was around, I think it was in like October or something, and I did a whole bunch of breast cancer shirts. It's just it depends on the type of the season and what type of month it is. Then that's what I would prepare, and you know what type of event is it? If it's like a vending show for like a car show or something, being a vendor there, then I just prepared around the theme of the show. Like the one time I went to, what is it called? There is one that's like an inspirational show that happens at shirts, inspirational shirts, and that's how I ended up doing. Appreciate you again, Jesus. Shout out to Jesus, man. So another question, Frank said, do you plan on setting up at flea markets to expand your business? Yeah, and whenever I get the opportunity to go to a flea market, yeah, if it's something that I can fit into the schedule or into the day, I'm only one guy, me and my wife, so it's it's hard to hit all of them. Those things are ways to get brand awareness and let people know. Every vending shows that I've been to, I always get long-term customer from it. The My one customer right now, the Haitian church, I've been praying for this lady now, this church now for maybe over like 3 years. And if you've seen the design we did with the vision, the cross, and the vision 2020, I met them at a vending show. So they were like a vendor, a table, two doors, two spots down from me. And she bought a breast cancer shirt that day and took a card. And since then, I've been praying for them over like 2, 3 years. It's been more than 2 years. So stuff like that. It's the long-term customers. And some of those shows, all you need to do is just go there and just give out your information. I don't never go in there thinking like, oh, I'm about to make big money today. My whole thing is, yeah, I got these 1,000 business cards. I'm about to get rid of them today. That's usually my thing. It's just getting brand awareness every time I go to shows. Because you never know how those people are going to come back. So Sketches said, how did you determine the shirt size to print and bring to the event? So at one event, I printed a few. So you never know the type of people that's gonna be there. So the largest I ever printed for any show was extra large. So I think I had about 20 of each already prepared, and I printed them. And there's some of them, yes, I was stuck with them for a while, and then I just started giving them to people and started wearing it. But those are the things that's the type of chances that you would take when you go into vending shows. And then the other time I actually went and got a generator and I plugged it up and I was pressing on demand, you know. And that day was so bad. That day was so windy, man. Our tent, we had this whole thing set up like it was beautiful with mannequins and all that. The wind came, smacked that joint out of there, and did it like 3 times. My wife would build it back. The third time I said, "Man, don't build it back up." And we just left it on the ground. The wind was taking stuff. But yeah, I rented a generator the other time, just printed on demand. And that day, I actually didn't lose any product, and I made more money just printing on demand. And I was customizing, had the computer on the table there, just doing things for people. I had this big old cutter. At that time, I didn't have the silhouette yet. Had this big cutter there, and I was just cutting. So they're not free events. You might have found some that are free, but the ones that I've been to, they're I think it was like you pay for the spot. I think the one was like $15 or something like that. You pay for the spot. You can't beat it. $15 to get exposed to a big, large, I mean, group of people. You can't beat that. So they're little. Some of them are small fees. And the one though, the one that I did years ago in the inspirational one that I did at the show at the convention center, that booth there was $900. All right. But again, the connection and that I got from there was massive. And it was a whole show. They put up a whole concert, all the big time celebrity gospel speakers come there. And so it was a big thing. So it costs a lot to get there, but you're making good money in there. Because if you got the right type product. That was the last time I did that. It was only one time. That 900 was a big chunk. I'm thinking about doing it again. So Haitians always go hard on church shirts. The thing here is, I think ministries as a whole, church is a great niche to be in, because as my church, every organized everything that they're doing there is always some type of shirts. All right. When they're having revivals, they want shirts. Like I've like embedded it in their head that they should wear their church logo for every event. And that's everywhere. So they need it for that event, they need a banner to go with it. It just I mean, so they like those type of ministries. That's why you see I print a lot of church stuff, because in this Bristol alone, there's like 12 African churches. Don't ask me why. They're just so bunch of competitive people with the same old gospel. So I just reach out to all of them. So fees you've seen is 50. Yeah, the one that I'm talking about, the St. Mike's one that's nearby here, was $15. Yep, churches do like church shirts and banners. I got a banner to do now for a church, my mother-in-law's church. Speaking of that, she didn't even send me the information that they want on the banner. I remind myself to ask her about it after this live. New Jersey House Magic, a music festival. That sounds like a big one there. That sounds like a big one. Music festivals are good. They're good. House music festival. So Fat Dad say won't be able to print a banner on the 2030 on the Versacam or the BM machines on the 20-inch or the 30-inch. You kind of can on the 54. You sure can. So you definitely can do it on the 54, but not the other ones. Is that what you're saying? The Impossible Cool said he would not do churches. He's been burnt before. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a shame. That's a shame. Organizations like that, like, how do you decide why would you not pay somebody? That's terrible. Okay, Fat Dad said he does a lot of banners. $3 per square foot. It's a good price. So you can do it. You can print on the 30-inch, but only 28 wide, because you need 2 inches for the hems, right? Or an inch on each side for the hem. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't afford to get burnt, man. Even churches, my own church, I don't touch their work. I go there every Sunday. and I won't start anything until they pay me. I mean, I had to learn from and grow from that. You know, moving forward, I don't even care if you come in here for one shirt. I'm not touching. My own brother called me the other day. He's like, "Yo, bro, what's up with that hoodie, man? It's been like 4 weeks." I was like, "Bro, what's up? You didn't pay me. I still got the hoodie hanging up. I never printed." He said, "Yeah, I know you had the hoodie there that day. Yeah, it's been 4 weeks. You haven't paid me my money. Why would I do a hoodie for you?" I mean, you gotta make them understand. I need to charge up this phone. We can't afford for the phone to die again. It died on us last time. I'm gonna put it right here on this side. Oh, we had 10%. 10% go fast when you're doing videos. So sketches every vendor you can name will be there. Okay. It's nothing for everybody to eat. There's enough for everybody to eat. You said retail at $6. Crazy for people selling banners. So you're saying the banners retail at $6 a square foot, but you're giving it to people for $3 so that way they can make something off of it if they're reselling it, right? Diamond said, "What do I think about the Cameo 15-inch?" The thing about the Cameo 15-inch, I just got the 12, so I'm not looking into the 15-inch, and I rarely use my Cameo now. And how often do you print anything that's 15 inches? I have this big cutter here that prints 28, so I'm not really looking into getting it, so I can't really give you an honest opinion on it to say, oh, these are the pros and cons that I know, and I can't wait for it to come out. And yeah, and then as far as like the 20, most of your through conversations with like Kyle and all that, most of your vendors that are selling vinyl, they're not gonna change their whole business plan just to give you a 20-inch or something like that. So it's gonna be hard. A lot of things are gonna have to change in the industry to be able to accommodate with those big machines. G6 Custom Designs, what's going on, G6? Yeah, that's good to know. J.R. Richardson, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If it's your first time, I appreciate you being on here. So, what are your thoughts on plastic surgery? Money makers, money makers. 2 word, money maker, big money. What's another two 2 words? Fast cash, no struggles, no mess. I can go on and on. So to tell you the truth, I love it, man. I have done tons of videos on plastisol and screen printed transfers, which is exactly plastisol. And I have bundles. Like, that's how I feel about plastisol transfers. All right? This is exactly how I feel about plastisol transfers. It's a great thing to have. And this is just 4. He's probably got about 100 of them in there. There's more back there where you can't see anymore. Yeah, they're great, man. Use them. Use them. Thursday, I got plastisol transfer from 613 original and they cracked. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Wow. I used them recently for the first time. I haven't had any complaints yet. And this is actually 613 originals right here. This was 613. Y'all seen the video when I applied this. This is not cracking. It's like it's actually in the garments. And when it comes to cracking, it's usually like Tad just said, it's the heat. Okay, you gotta make sure your heat element is heating up. You gotta test your temperature, get one of those thermometer things. Get one of these things here to make sure you have consistent heat going around. I had to learn that because if y'all seen the video I did with F&M, why plastisol transfer crack or 15-cent transfer, is it worth it? The video that made F&M to come down here and visit me, that video I had issues with it because some of the issues that we found, you know what, you gotta watch that video to figure it out. I would just say make sure you have even heat and your heat press needs to be plugged in to the outlet, not in an extension cord. Those are my big things that I learned. Make sure your heat press is plugged in to the outlet, direct in there for even distribution of the heat. Frank said no wash and shirt started to crack. Again, that's application issues. That's got to be an application issue there. Plastisol. Again, I go back to the video with Nate from F&M. He said, I asked him a question, why does plastisol transfer crack? He said plastisol transfers do not crack. It's on cure plastisol transfers that crack. And what allows plastisol to cure is the heat. All right. So not sufficient heat or insufficient heat. Come on, get it right, E. Insufficient heat will cause your plastisol to crack. Boom. Mic drop. Caught it. That was a lot of words right there, y'all. You're getting that for free, you know? Free. Like Rez, my man Rez said, free 99. That was free. But it's on YouTube, man. You can watch the video. I got a series of video on plastisol transfers. Okay, Richardson said, yes, first time on the channel, new to the game, getting my feet wet, seeing a lot of information out here. It's a lot of information here, man. If you need tips and tricks to amplify your t-shirt business, this is the channel for it. Garment Creations. It's even better when you join our Facebook group. Facebook group is called Fire Up the Heat Press. Up the Heat Press Facebook. You can get all the tips there, ask your questions. If you're stuck, your cutter is not working, jump on there, talk to us. We'll get you right. I'm having fun, y'all. We way past our time, but I'm having a good time. Y'all having a good time? Frank said, how much for sublimated transfers? Sublimated transfers, I mean, no matter how many colors is on sublimation transfers, Frank, it don't matter if it's 1,000 colors. The price is still gonna be the same because it's still one process. It's one application. And for me, when it comes to the 13 by 19 sheet, I'm charging $4 a sheet. All right, $4 a sheet for the 13 by 19 sheet, and you're able to gang sheet and do whatever on there, and then it goes down from there. But I would say the 13 by 19 because then you can utilize the gang sheet in your designs and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm glad that you guys are having a good time. Hey, Zeus, you're still here? I thought you left me, Zeus. You've been quiet. Lude. You said Lude? Lude Cortez. Lude Cortez, what's going on? Good live tonight. The lives are good when you guys are throwing those questions, you know. I love those questions. It's why we're here, you know. It's why I'm here. Like, I like to talk. I like to teach. At one point, I used to be shy to talk. You know, I used to be the one that you open your mouth because my accent is, oh, shut your African up. Oh, nobody understand what you're saying. Oh, you African this, African that. Now they can't keep me quiet. They just can't keep me quiet. Lude is Liberty Graphics? Is it? I've been using the sublimation paper. The only time I used the regular paper was the time we did the first mug. Remember we did the first mug that I think Tara and his Zeus got those mugs? Those were the only time. And by the way, how are those mugs holding out? Are you guys using those mugs or you just put it on the shelf because they're gonna be worth money. Pretty soon, they're gonna be worth so much money you're gonna not even wanna drink out of them. Frank, you're being nosy, Frank. Frank said, you see that my table is empty? My table's just clean right now, sort of clean. You know, this is the table that's messy. Is that what you're looking for, to see if I'm actually doing work? I work here. Not just here talk. I work here. I just cleaned up that back table because I was doing this all over sublimation shirt yesterday and I needed the space. So I moved everything there. There's still work on that table. I'm just dragging my feet on it. Nate says, still need to get print lab set up. Think about what I'm still waiting on, the price. Print lab. You gotta enlighten me a little bit more. Can you elaborate on that? That's a big word. That's a word that people use that all the time at church, right? Every time they'll be giving an announcement, it's like, you can call this person to elaborate. I was like, man, you already said it. Why somebody gotta come and elaborate? That's how I learned that word. Everybody wants to always elaborate on something. Joan left. Oh, Joan, have a good night, Joan. Tara said, you have come a long way. I remember when you started. Awesome work. Hey, man, I appreciate you for being on the journey this long. You know, it's what we do it for, man. It's only grace. Ooh, I'm hungry. My stomach growling. That's right. I forgot. Those mugs are signed with a marker. Might say permanent marker, but if you throw that thing in the wash, ain't nothing permanent about it. So yeah, that's something you just put up somewhere, and yeah, don't use it. I'm telling you. Just store it up. One day we're gonna meet up. And you're gonna be like, yeah, this is that mug. It's the very first mug I made. That thing is actually gonna be. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. I dropped it. I dropped it. She started asking me if this lady showed up. This lady didn't show up. Maybe not yet. Said my mug is a trophy. No, the vinyl, all the vinyls that we mess with is all for those vinyl you see me throwing out. Those are all decals. The company do decals. That's all they do. They don't do any heat related anything. It's all decals. They print all the decal you see at any U-Haul. Any U-Haul you go to nationwide, if it has U-Haul on there, the signs, anything that you see at a U-Haul, not on a U-Haul, at a U-Haul. That's what we print. And all decals. Nate said you know I won something. What did you win? You gotta remind me. Did I forget something that you won? Hold on. I feel like, yo, what did you win, Nate? I think now I'm remembering. When we did the giveaway, I think you were one of the people that won. Those vinyl that I sent out weeks and weeks ago, don't tell me you were one of them, because I missed it. No way. No way. I think I remember now. You won something. I don't know what and when, but now I'm coming back into remembrance a little bit. So what size is the shirt I have on? This little itty bitty shirt is a small. I wanted to show my muscles. This is a small shirt. And to sublimate this, I use 219 by 13 sheets. 219 by 13 sheets. That's how I sublimated this front. Okay, Richardson said, thank you for the information. We'll definitely check out your videos. Yeah, also, man, if you decided to purchase anything, we have links in the descriptions of the videos. We have links to Heat Press Nation. We have links to Amazon. We have links to Cosmo Inks. We have a bunch of links, man. A lot of partnership and more to come. There's a lot of partnerships growing with this channel. There's some new partnerships that's brewing right now, and you guys will find out about that pretty soon. You'll be able to use whatever this partnership is going to provide. Yeah, so there's some things that's cooking up, and it's all to bring it to y'all so we can all make life easy and to support the channels and to support other creators out there. So more to come on the newest partnerships. He said the grand prize, printer and ink. Okay. Ah, that's right. That's right. I get it now. You didn't win anything on this channel. I do remember exactly what you're talking about. You still waiting for that? Why? Why are you still waiting for that? Yeah, now I remember now, Nate. Wow, that was over Christmas. That was like December. Wow. I thought I shorted you somewhere, Nate. I thought it was me. I was like, did I miss something? I'm glad it wasn't me now. I'm not in trouble. Yes, sir. It was January. Yeah, January. January just ended. Okay, we're about to get off of here at 9 o'clock. So I got 15 minutes on here because I gotta get things going. And I want to finish this assignment. And then yeah. But you said what caused HTV to not stick to garments? Again, heat, pressure, temperature. Heat, pressure, temperature. It's the three things, the three ingredients. Just like you're cooking anything, there are ingredients. The three ingredients that gives you great results when it comes to heat applications: time, temperature, and pressure. All right. So you want to check those things and make sure you're on point. And and if everything is right on your end, some vinyl and yeah, and that stuff, to my understanding, has been addressed. But I've never had an issue with any other vinyl not sticking. Nothing at all. Just remember those three things, three key ingredients: time, temperature, and pressure. TTP. Is that right? TTP, time, temperature. Yeah, that's right, y'all. That's right. That's right. I was just kidding. No, I was just kidding. Yep. Fat Dad said heat or pressure. I be trying to clown, man. I be trying to be funny. At one point, I thought I was funny. I wanted to be a comedian, but then I only told one joke, and it was a bad joke, and everybody laughed at me, and I never did it again. Oh, I'm goofy. I'm hungry. That's my issue right now. I'm hungry. I got some food back there. Yeah, I'm hungry. What else? Y'all enjoyed the Super Bowl yesterday? It was a good game, right? It was a very good game. I give y'all the 10 minutes, man. 10 more minutes. I don't know where the Girl Scout cookie girl is. The Girl Scout cookie lady's supposed to come and drop some some thin mints. Because we got cookies, but people has been asking for the thin mints. My wife said she was coming, but I don't see her. I should be going to New Orleans in a couple days. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. When I go to New Orleans, there's a guy that I'm making arrangement to meet. He's been they do like his Instagram is popping. They do like the all over print stuff. And then he do like this card stock of people. Like he can print people. He do a lot of rest in peace stuff. And he would print like a cutout of the person. I just want to see. I want to get a little bit of tour of what he's doing, and probably get some content. Reach out. I already reached out. They said, "Oh, yeah, let me know when you're coming out." But yeah, stuff like that. Just networking. So maybe one day we'll just be another partnership in the making there. He might be the one printing some transfers for us, stuff like that, you know. I can't wait there. Can't wait. Good question. So what are the goals for the month? And how did you do with last month's goal? So my last month goal was to establish the Photoshop classes. All right. My everything, things in the shop overall was a little slow last month coming through the holiday, but we had some big orders here and there, but nothing major. And my goal was to start doing basically get a online type of income, and that was with the Photoshop class. So that has been rolled out and had about 4 students already. I have another class tomorrow, actually with the same lady. The biggest thing with those classes is getting somebody to rebook. So I had this lady that actually, before she left here last Tuesday, booked another one for this Tuesday. So that was my goal for that. And now my goal for this month, February, is to establish the Illustrator course. It's either Illustrator or something on Affinity Design. So those are the two things that right now learning Affinity Design is similar to Photoshop. So those are the two things. I just want to create a education base online that people are able to have a one-on-one conversation instead of posting the courses and just have it on there evergreen. I want to do it face to face or live on like a Zoom call. So that's my goal for this month as well, just to keep growing off of the education part of things. Because our overall goal for 2020 was to do more education. I'm curious to know how were some of y'all last month's goal turned out, and what is your goal moving forward for this month? Fat Dad said last month was slower, which is normal for us. This month we will start getting in spring sports order. Nice. Yeah, Frank. So yeah, the thing with the question, Frank, yours was routed towards sales. Most people are not going to give you their personal information as far as numbers and money. The way the question was then rerouted by sketches was a better, comfortable presentation for me to answer. So the courses I'm doing in house and online. So I've done a few online. I think I did three. Three of them I did online. The other one, the lady was in Philly, so she drove down here to Levittown and sat with me, and that's the same lady I rebooked for tomorrow. So yeah, so I'm doing both. Ideally, I would like it to be. I mean, I think I'm cool with it being face to face and then on the Zoom online call. Yeah, for the most part, like yeah, I think I'm cool with it the way it is. Levi says goal is to make 20K by 2020. Nice. It's the month to do it. 2020 everything. Bear the elephant, what's good, my guy? So like that shirt? Yeah. This joint was dope. The colors on here is vibrant as ever. Like, yep. Levi, Zeus is challenging you, man. He said you need to say 100K. 20K is too little. Appreciate you, G6, for coming through. Still using the Cosmo ink. Yep, best believe I'm still using Cosmos ink, and I'm still on the same package from my initial start. From my installation package is still this ink that I'm using. I'm running a low. Sketcher said she's behind on January goals, so she's playing catch up. Revamped February goals, but still pushing forward. That's good. Don't lose track of it. Just keep going forward. The thing is, as with the goals, even if you don't hit the goals, at least you set your goals. All right. Goals are not always like there to set it. That's why I like to set my goals high and expectations high. And because even if I don't hit them, they were so high that if I fall a little short, I'm still good at a good medium. Like the goal overall, I have a YouTube goal as well. The goal for the channel YouTube this year is 50K. I have it written on the board over there, and I look at that as the channel grows. I mean, we might hit it or we may not hit it, but at the end of the day, I have the goal set on the board. It says do not erase. I dare anybody to erase it, because you gotta see it to believe it. I mean, you gotta see it so other people can other people can fall in. And that's not the right word, but yeah, you gotta make it plain so other people can see the vision and help you carry it through. So I'm telling y'all now, the goal for this channel is 50K this year, 2020, and I need y'all help. Share it, like it, comment it, invite people over. All right, y'all. We got about 4 minutes, y'all. I gotta stop talking at 9 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. So people say I should be like a motivational speaker or something. That's what I should be. But I'm still running. Fat Dad said we had 77 people sign up for the first training series in January. Now I'm working on the month. I've seen that. I watched the one live video you and your guy was on, and when y'all was introducing the whole thing. I think it's a good idea. Just need to learn more about it. All the way from Uganda. Was that Uganda? Uganda? You. What is that country? Guyana? Guyana? Is it Guyana? But welcome, Maria. Or Mario. I can't read, y'all. I think that says Mario. Mario Washington. Congratulations on the training series. Yes. Okay, so yeah, that was Guyana. Close to Trinidad. Trinidad a few times. Subscribe to the channel if this is your first time. Nothing beat a please, but a try. Ooh, I like that. I don't know if that's the cookie lady. Somebody beeping, but that can't be the cookie lady. Could be. Said no, don't go. But I gotta go right now. Please don't leave. I'll be coming right back. Right back to you. Don't you change your position. We'll be here on Wednesday. Doing it again. Yeah. I used to be a singer in my last life. That's the 100K in sales. It's only 52.08 an hour, working 40 hours a week and 48 weeks a year. Sketches. So I'm watching YouTube, and I should be working on the flyer. I should be working on my assignment right now too, but I'm talking to y'all, so it's okay. We're both at fault. You know, we're both at fault, but we're about to get off though. Failure, okay. But all right, y'all. It is that time. I appreciate y'all for coming on here. You already know. Smash the like button if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. All right. Join our Facebook group. It's called Fire Up the Heat Press. Let's spice that group up a little bit. Invite people in there. Even if they don't know how to print, how else they're going to know if you don't invite them? All right. There's a lot of great things coming up in the channel and a lot of partnerships. So I appreciate y'all again. Until next time, I love y'all. God loves you best. And I'm out of here. Peace. I need to get some food.